like that, African men are like that, my sister. Take it like that, my sister. It's Africa. Why? We need to change things, guys.
We need to change.
We need to change.
Yeah. For better life,
yeah.
For better future. You don't get better future when you have money. It starts with whatever small you have.
Yeah.
You get better life for you being that responsible person. You yourself, you make things change around you. If you are a man, helping. Sarah used to call Abraham master. Do you know why? Because that woman never be running around. She had lots of people to work for her.
Yeah.
And the guy was a super rich duper. And this man had never be running around. Even when he had visitors, he'll be the one preparing that food. Why would Sarah won't call him master?
Because she was actually treated as a queen.
Comprehend?
So, treat me as a queen, I'll treat you as a king.
Yes, you see? So this lady was like my master. Yeah?
Yeah.
My master. Why? Because Abraham was just a sweet guy.
Yeah. Hi lovely people. Thank you once again for joining us here. It's me, Emertha, and
it's me, Marital again.
Yeah, it's gonna be inspiring. Yeah. Thank you for watching us. Thank you for subscribing and sharing. Please, if you haven't subscribed, do so. It's such a great support. You're really helping us grow Inspire Family, and keep doing it. If you haven't done it, please do subscribe and keep following us. So Mariana, what's up today?
Good. It's a good day today.
Yeah.
I'm glad, I'm happy to see you all the time. When I see you, my face just filled with glow.
Oh, same here.
Yeah. So it's a good day. It's a good day.
Yeah, it's a good day. It's a good weather. Yeah, we thank God. It's a blessing to be back again.
Yes.
So it's Mariana and Emertha. Today, we're talking again about families and
how to raise up our male.
Yeah, how to raise up our male children. So tell me about raising male children. Hey, sounds like interesting, honestly. Raising male children today.
Yes. Yeah. A male child is always a child that has been being kept aside.
Yeah.
Will be from the childhood, from the time they were born, it'll be like, it's a male, it's a boy, it's this. So it's kind of like a king somewhere.
Yes.
Already been given that status, right?
Yeah.
But there are so many things like the society has kind of neglect them things which they really help them when they're growing up.
Of course.
And especially the times of now.
Yeah. Because
we are in these modern times. Okay? Culture-wise, I'm from Africa. Emertha is from Africa. Boys will never be given chores to do, like in the kitchen or in the house. They will always sit around and wait for the girls to serve them. Okay? When I was growing up, I used to see my dad. My dad has given me shower.
Yeah.
Okay?
Wow.
Many times. People used to be so much surprised. My dad has done my hair.
So you had a special dad, Mariana, because
I believe so.
If we say that male children have been raised in a way that they don't know certain things that female children can do, I'm surprised your dad gave you shower.
He did. He used to do that for us. I come from a family of 5 children, right? And these children, none of us will say that my dad has never showered me. That was like his job. He enjoyed doing that.
Right.
So he was showering us. with girls like me, we used to have long hair. My dad would do the hair on our heads. He will iron our clothes like a proper parent. But these things in African culture, you will not see them.
But then what would be like neighbors' reaction in case they knew that he was doing that anyway? And what would people like think your dad is doing? I hope you are not saying that this man probably is working under juju influence.
I was just waiting for you to say it. Definitely people were like, that woman, do you know what she has done to the man? This man will shower kids. This man will do this. My dad has even cooked for us many times. On Sundays, that it was his day to cook for us.
Right.
And other people were like, how?
How?
No. In African culture, we don't do that. It's unless this man is doing these things under the influence of juju, because people believe in that juju. They have a certain name, they call it, juju thing, they call it limbwata. Kind of like, that's a Swahili word. Now, this man, for him, it was the joy of his, he'll be doing things because it was his joy, and he was always
doing it for his children. Why would that be like a surprise? Yeah.
He used to say, "These are my children. This is my wife. This is." Other people never used to like it. Or others will be saying much that this woman is this, that woman.
And probably the in-laws would be the first people to say that. I can imagine in some situation, sometimes, honestly, though we complain that we are not raising our male children the way we are supposed to, but who does that? It is women.
Oh, yes.
You find a mother protecting that male child from doing certain things, and if he happens to do that, they'll be having a problem with their daughter-in-laws.
Yeah.
So, you probably did this. How come? So, yeah.
So, but my dad never used to listen to anybody. Yeah, he will just say, I do things what I like. And then what made them not to kind of like, there's these people called elders of the or place or the area you're living, they could not call him or make him sit down and don't do this, because first of all, he was in the army. So those who were working in the army would be like, oh, you don't go close to them because they can twist and turn like that.
Yeah.
So others were like, this guy is a soldier, isn't he? How comes the woman has really put him out on her palm? That's what they used to say. But he's just the type of a man he was. And my granddad, I remember, my late grandfather, wherever he used to visit us, it would be like, he will call my mom, they sit down and talk, and then he'll be, does your husband helping you to do things? This was my granddad. And my mom would be like, yes, Dad, he's helping. No, I need to know. Don't hide anything, because we are now free from, in my language, Swahili, we say Sultan, because I'm coming from Zanzibar. Sultan. Sultan is the guy who is like a prince and stuff. And so it goes like, there is no Mtwana and there is no Sultans. Mtwana is the slave and Sultan is the king or the master. Okay?
Yeah.
So these were the words from my grandfather. Then I went like, whoa. My mom was telling me, I have the greatest father-in-law in this planet Earth.
Yeah.
And when I was growing up now, I see my siblings will be doing things, helping in the kitchen as well. There'll be my job and my younger brother, we used to set the table. Okay, so we used to do it, and then when we finish, we take them things out of the table, away from the table, and we will start rinsing them, me and my younger brother.
Right.
When we finish rinsing them, take off the food.
Yeah.
And then my mom will finish up or whoever will be there will finish up.
Yeah, that's so
It's
interesting.
me and my brother.
Yeah, you and your brother.
Me and my brother.
But imagine other people in the neighborhood probably are not doing that.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
I can imagine your brother becoming like
My
his dad,
yes.
because he has seen
Yeah.
a key male figure doing
Exactly.
that in the house.
It's
So
true.
it's something very normal and
Yes.
easy to do, because he has seen the dad doing it,
It's true.
and that would probably make life easier
For them.
for them
For
and for
them
your
as
mom,
well.
for everybody, and for
Yes.
a family to live in harmony,
Yes.
because everybody, you can't do things on your own. So now look here where we are in these countries.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You have no one to help, no house helpers like
Like in
like
Africa.
in Africa.
Yeah.
So imagine that boy raised in a way that they are not supposed to do something because they're boys.
They're boys, yeah. They are those cultures.
And imagine in a situation like this, you get married and you expect somebody's daughter to really serve you forever.
They're expecting that, because I remember I used to have one friend who was always saying that, oh, the guys from this neighboring country, they don't go in the kitchen at all. And I say, like, if they don't go in the kitchen, my dad used to go in the kitchen, he would cook for us. What makes you so special? It means you're not supposed to be eating. Yeah, because you don't want to help
You
do
don't wanna
anything.
cook.
Food will not come from the kitchen, just follow you. No, do something. Do something. This is why I say, when it comes to male children, make them give them responsibilities to do.
Yeah.
Okay? You wake up in the morning, do your bed. First thing, you do your bed. When you finish doing your bed, rush in the bathroom, shower, brush your teeth. Okay, come downstairs after putting on your clothes, and then do other things. Help, be a hand of help in the house.
Yeah, but again, I understand. Again, at the end of the day, everything comes back. I mean, goes back to the mother.
Always.
How do we raise these children?
Yeah.
And how do you expect your daughter to be treated when she gets married? And for example, if that boy is being raised by a mother who doesn't care.
I'll tell you this, Emertha.
Yeah.
I always sometimes, let me say always, find like women are selfish in a way.
Yeah.
For example, there will be those who are having only male children.
Yeah.
They will not care, because it's somebody else who will be going through to raise up their own sons.
Yeah.
Okay? And that's a bad thing,
Of
because
course.
the life we are living today, yeah, this life of today, it's a modern life, yeah. Modern lifestyle is DIY. Do it yourself.
Of course.
And
Do it
brings,
yourself.
it brings peace in the house.
Yeah.
For example, us who are here in this country, yeah, in the United Kingdom, or let me say in the Westerners or Europe, our children are not going to be mingling with only of our race.
No.
And most of them, they will marry out of our race. Okay, those girls from the other race, they've been taught that life is two. It takes two to tango to make a better life. You tango together, you move forward. So if you haven't trained your son to be a responsible person, that who helps the other half, that who will be like somebody useful in life, okay? And not just going to bring money, be a provider and stuff. No, be a helper in the house. Because a life of two, it takes a lot. You help me, I'll help you.
Of course,
it's helping each other.
Yeah.
So that way, it will help this son of ours, son of yours, to be living a better life.
And make it safer for everybody.
Exactly.
Because if we
Exactly.
instill that culture in our
Destroying our own children's
in
lives.
our families, just imagine, you won't worry that much because maybe your daughter is going to suffer. Because if you think your son is everything, know that your son is tomorrow's somebody's husband.
Yes.
Your daughter is tomorrow's somebody's wife. But why do we concentrate so much on raising only women? Like raising mothers, do this, women do that, girls do this, girls sit like this, girls eat like this, girls they clean, girls they do that, girls they do that. So you try to make me do things perfectly for who?
For a man.
For a man.
In future, is it?
Yeah. So, and that's why at the end of the day, we have no men. People say that it's very scarce to find a husband. I understand them. I think there are no husband, no proper husbands.
Yes, yeah.
Because people are not raising future husbands.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
They're just raising up wives.
Yeah.
They're just raising up, they call it wife material thing.
Yeah.
But if a son or a boy or a male child who cannot even remove, see this glass, those will be like calling you, I need water.
Yeah.
So somebody has to run and then go pour water. Not in this modern life.
No.
Yeah? I believe it was a good culture before.
I don't think it was even good culture.
Because it was a culture they didn't know anything.
Probably, but you don't enslave people like that.
Yes, but then it was something better. If a girl would not go and pour water, for example, from my mother's side's culture, you pour water for a man to drink and you kneel down, courtesy, you stay there until this man finishes that water.
And you take the glass.
And then you take the glass, you move. You're not gonna stand up. You kneel down.
But
you're waiting for the man to finish drinking that water. And if he's on a conversation, it means he'll be going like this.
You're still
You're still nailing.
No
okay?
way.
Until they finish water. Then you carry away.
No, honestly, I'm not against anybody's cultures. I respect people's culture, but imagine that culture of kneeling down because someone has to sip on a glass of water and you wait.
That was a man.
Because you're a woman. Would boys also do that?
No. Boys are the kings. Remember I told you from the beginning that when a son is born, then he's like a king,
it's
a prince. Okay? So this prince will be prepared. Okay? And the prince will not be roaming around in the kitchen. Things follow the prince or the king. Do you get it? But the life we're living today, it's a modern life that doesn't have the prince.
No.
And it's DIY. Do it yourself. Yeah? You want to paint your house, you do it yourself. And then men are kind of like will be seen like somebody who has these gifts of the hands, will be like, oh, that's the great man. See this life nowadays, if a guy has been alone for some time, is looking for somebody to share the life with, it will be like, I can cook.
I can cook.
The first thing they'll be advertising is, I can cook.
Can you?
Do you see? Do you see now where we're going?
Yeah.
Before it was like, I could go and bring you money, lots of money.
Yeah, I can work and get money. Yeah.
Yeah. I can provide for you. I can do it for you. But now, no.
I can provide.
Girls do provide.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because the life has changed. Yeah, we have to go with how the time goes. We are in the modern times. These modern times allows both a man and a woman to be providing. Okay, before it was only a man. Okay, then we understand that woman can be in the kitchen. But now, no woman stays in the kitchen without fights if the man doesn't go in the kitchen. Especially in this land, this area.
Yeah, that's why you see marriages break.
Those who came together from Africa.
Yeah, no more.
They go separate. Well, he's a lazy guy.
Yeah.
And then the man be, this woman is so disrespectful. Can you imagine he's telling me to cook? Okay, do you want to eat or not?
Not.
Okay. Let's say I've gone to work. I start 6 to 6. That is night shift.
Yeah.
Okay? When I come home, I'm super tired. All what I'll do is just have a breakfast, shower, then poof, to bed. Will I have time to cook?
And include kids also, if you've got some. They also need you. And you leave everything on somebody's daughter.
You see?
Yeah.
Now, so life is not going to be joyful if we are not going to give our male children that hand of I call it a heavy hand that will make that wheel to roll. And how do we make it roll? A male child be responsible.
Yeah.
They shouldn't see like somebody's disrespecting me.
No.
There is a time, one time I listened to this man. He said like the man was telling the congregation that he always cooks for the wife. And then this guy stood up and say, and you woman, you sit down and eating that food the man has made. It's like that food is poison.
Oh.
Never eat the food a man has made. You're the one to make.
Was that man talking or a woman?
Your man telling that woman, why is she like allowing the guy to be in the kitchen cooking? Do you know what? I sat down and said,
sometimes you find also women saying that, don't do that, don't do that. You should, doing this and this and this. A man is a king. No. There are some teachings. One day, I tell you what.
A man is a king in my heart.
Yeah. One day I attended, what is it called? In Tanzania they call it a kitchen party or bridal shower. What I had in that bridal shower.
You didn't want to go back again?
Never go back. I was so traumatized. I was like, what? What's my life? I said, never. My daughter should never hear this sound.
Yes.
It's terrible,
Yeah.
How they make you feel like you're there to serve someone.
Second-class citizen.
You have no life, actually.
Yes.
And they make you do this. Oh, no way. I said, no. There are certain things that really should change. And the sad thing, it is us women telling other women to do that. So how do you expect?
Remember when I gave a point that I sometimes say that women are very selfish?
Yeah.
Do you know that? Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Not in a bad way, but to be honest with you, if it doesn't touch me, it's not my problem. I've raised up my son, he can go to work. Now you have a girl, you're right? She will come to serve my son. But it's a very bad thing because that circle will not stop, will go on. You have a son today, you will have a grandchild, a female, granddaughter tomorrow. So what your son did to this child of somebody else who was a daughter, and then when they meet, they have a daughter, everything that your son did to this woman will go to your daughter.
So it's a cycle of
exactly of this life is a principle, right? This principle is
what goes around comes around.
Always. Always.
Yeah.
If somebody thinks like I'm a man, I'll never know. You as a man, tomorrow you're gonna have a daughter. They're gonna do the same to your daughter.
Yeah.
Definitely you have to feel that pain. So if we want to stop and change these things, changes start with us. I always think that if I would have a male child, I don't know if this boy would love me or would not like me as a mother, because I would make sure this boy works more than even anyone. It would have given him a very good start in life. Yeah.
So basically, raising our children equally
is the best way to do. Best way to do, because the life of theirs. These are future nations, future life. Yeah, when we go, we leave them alone.
Future parents,
future husbands, future wives. Okay, when we leave to a certain point of life, okay, we will leave the planet Earth. We'll leave them behind.
Yeah.
Okay, even if you say my son will be coming to my house, I'll still be cooking. I've cooked for her dad until the dad died. I will still cook for my son. Okay, when you go, who will be cooking for your son?
Yeah.
Okay, you don't take care of good care of your son today. There is tomorrow. Think always, mothers have to be thinking of like, I have life today, tomorrow I won't be around. What will happen to my child? Yeah. When you're not around, that's when the pain starts.
And imagine if your son's marriage breaks because of the way you raised him, not able to do anything by himself. He's got two hands, he can eat, he can do anything. But you just prevent him for some reason. not to do things, or you don't teach him, and tomorrow his marriage breaks, is that a good thing to see as a mother or as a father?
It will pain you as a mother. It will
Definitely,
pain you.
yeah.
Because you'll be seeing your son. Probably your son was so much in love with the person who they had, and then the person was like, because you this, you that, I can't. Because this modern life, they take anything and everything very simple like that. Yeah, it's not like those time back days that one would be like, we'll go to the elders and will be advised, oh, be patient. You did not come from the same household. There is difference between you and
there's a saying in my language, Kinyarwanda, when a woman is like mistreated in her marriage, the elders trying to help her keep her marriage, they tell her niko zubakwa. That's how it is done. That's how we build our, So persevere, because your grandmother was like
did
this.
the same.
Your mother was
did
like
the
this.
same.
I'm like this. So keep enduring that pain. Keep suffering. That's how we
until you die.
Until you die. So I said, my daughter, I'll never tell you Niko Zubakwa. Never should tell you. No one should tell you that, because you have life and you have one life. You have to live happily. So no one should tell you this is how it is done. This is our culture. You should really endure that pain. You should endure the suffering, because you're a woman. To be a good woman, you have to count how many years in marriage. I like when people celebrate their wedding anniversaries.
Yeah.
They don't tell us what they went through.
No, they will not. They'll be telling you. It's 75 years of marriage.
Tell us also the other side of it.
What did you do?
What did you do?
There is one thing I saw. I saw it on I believe it was Facebook. And this lady was like, tell us, give us the secret. What did you, how did you come up to these 75 years of marriage? And she went like, anytime he made me super angry, I'll take his toothbrush and use it to clean the toilet and then put it back there.
That was horrible,
But the man didn't know it, so he didn't harm him. So in the morning he just grabbed the...
Just imagine. So
it's kind of like a life of torture. So we need a better life.
And who does that? Mostly our African communities.
Yeah.
And you find people, Africans are like that, African men are like that, my sister. Take it like that, my sister. It's African. Why? We need to change things, guys.
We need to change for better life, for better future. You don't get better future when you have money. It starts with whatever small you have.
Yeah.
You get better life for you being that responsible person. You yourself, you make things change around you. If you are a man helping your woman, it's not gonna make you lesser than a man.
No.
You will still have that heavy voice.
Of course.
You will still be shaving in the morning.
Of course.
You will still be like called, you're a man, come and help us.
It won't change your gender.
It will not change nothing for me. But
it will bring peace.
It will bring peace
and love and respect.
I tell you this one thing. I'll speak a little bit of it's a story from the Bible. Sarah and Abraham.
Yeah.
Sarah used to call Abraham master. Do you know why? Because that woman never be running around. She had lots of people to work for her.
Yeah.
And the guy was a super rich duper. And this man had never be running around. Even when he had visitors, he'll be the one preparing that food. Why would Sarah won't call him master?
Because she was actually treated as a queen.
So
treat me as a queen, I'll treat you as a king.
Yes, you see? So this lady was like my master.
Yeah.
My master. Why? Because Abraham was just a sweet guy.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, he the one who will be running around, provide for food, and still he will come prepare it.
Imagine some guys claiming, call me master. Call
While
me
he
Lord.
calls you from afar, when he comes from work, he covers his face. He buries himself under the newspaper, then reading one by one like that.
Or put on TV, watch TV.
Yeah.
And
When
be on
the
your,
food is going through
be on your phone, not talking.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Imagine. No.
You're waiting for food to be served. You're waiting for a house to be cleaned. You're waiting for your children, your babies to be changed, the nappies to be changed and all that. Someone should do that. And you guys are sitting and you still want to be called
a
Lord, a master.
No.
Come on, guys.
No. No. First time when I came in this country, I saw the guy pushing a chair with the baby, and he's just only the man was just alone. Do you know what? I wanted to go and ask, where is your wife? Because it's something, you know, I went like, oh, these things, they are possible.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so where's the mother of this girl, of this little child? And then after some time, because I stood there staring, if it would have been this time, the guy would have been like, why are you staring? But I went like looking at this guy with the little baby, and the baby was making a little bit of noise, and he was just trying to shake at that shake and stuff. And then all of a sudden I see the woman coming slowly, and then he went like, oh, was it alright? Yeah, it was alright, you know. But I believe that woman probably came from the toilet or something. The man was there holding. But in Africa, you will carry your child.
No, even here.